morning and welcome to day 15 of the long trail, just at the Johnson Center hardware store. And that place has limited supplies, but got a lot of backpacker food and snacks. Could use some candy bars, so I'm gonna have a tough time here without the candy bars. We'll see. So we're gonna be getting on a rails to trail to get back to the long trail. It's only about a quarter mile from where I got off the trail, so that's pretty good. All right, well, we're gonna be crossing this busy road, and right now we are free to go. So just wanted to say thanks for watching, and we'll bring us out if there's any exciting views. I know there will be. This is the rails to trail that brings you back to the long trail. Actually, some of the long trail goes on this. This is a welcome sight. I have been beat up the last couple of days. Took some hard falls, and one knee is swollen, and it's hard to see how swollen it is because the other knee is also swollen. My left knee is the one that's the more swollen than the other. One fall, my leg got caught underneath me and bent like a regular knee, but maybe a little too far. So we'll see. But it's been okay. Then I landed on my elbow on another fall. It's a little swollen, and then the one where I bent my knee, I also hurt my shoulder. I think my trekking pole got stuck underneath me, and I was pulling on it to catch myself, and I might have yanked my shoulder, and that's the sorest part of my body. But we only got about 50 miles left, so I like to say, suck it up, Buttercup. And here we go, on to Canada. Nice little suspension bridge, and let's grab a hold of this phone a little better. This is a nice bouncy suspension. This is part of the area where a lot of the flooding came through. You can't really see the devastation, except back in that other area there was a lot of tree debris, which the water pushed it off into that direction, and that's where I saw that flooding area. But I bet you the water was just raging through here, and it probably was up over that island. So, pretty cool. This is quite the suspension bridge. And my oldest, who's a civil engineer, I just on the phone with him and had to show him a picture of this. The spirit item, suspension bridges. This is the beautiful view I have at that bench, and look at that beautiful mountain. Probably be climbing that before you know it. All right, gorgeous, but that's a lovely river valley. I just hiked out of there. Wonder where that bridge is. Probably right down below, right there. Beautiful farmland. Looks like a steeple of a church down there. Barely see it. Gorgeous. Just met a gentleman who was putting up these signs and repairing another one. He works for, or volunteers for, the Green Mountain Club, and I had a great conversation with him. And gotta love these volunteers. They do a great job of keeping the trail. They have the volunteers. They also have the people that stay at the shelters, who also the caretakers that do a lot of repairs, and they also clean and manage the privies. There's ones that they have the waste biodegrade and turn it into compost, and that's a process I think that only takes like 6 to 8 weeks. And it's kind of incredible, but they do a great job also. So Green Mountain Club, you rock. This is a kind of interesting shelter. It's the round top shelter. It's in an L shape. Let's take a look. Oh, pretty cool. Canadian border, that's awesome. Look, it's got skylights, and here's the L, which has a little table. Pretty cool. I like it. And here's some maple syrup tubing, so they get the maple sap out of the tree in the springtime. After a freeze and then a thaw, sap starts running up the tree to nourish the tree, and they use these to get the sap and then bring the sap down to the sugar house or a gathering container, and then they boil the sap down. I don't know how many gallons it takes to get 1 gallon of sap, but it's a large amount. And then they do that all in the spring, March and April, I believe. So that's pretty cool. That thing's huge. Holy cow, just a little perspective. So that white boards is basically trees that they have harvested that they're gonna make into little bridges that cross all these wet areas. This is pretty cool. I haven't seen this, but I'd love to see them in action doing this. Wow, this will be cool once this is all completed. Interesting. Great work, people. In the day recap, did 12.4 miles into Corliss shelter. It was a packed house. So there was Eric and Maria, then there was Worm and Remy, and then Patrick. And then about 9:20 at night, two gentlemen showed up to go up in the top loft. So quite a gang there. Had a real enjoyable evening last night, talking to all that crew, and that was a lot of fun. So great day yesterday. I needed a more mellow day. The train was very forgiving, and so that was what the doctor ordered. So the legs are feeling better, and onward. We're gonna do about 14 and a half miles. We'll see. That's the start of the day. But yesterday was a great day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.